Hi, welcome to JD TV. If dings and scratches are preventing you from putting your boat in the water this season, take a look at this next video on gel coat repair.
So you basically have to do exactly the same thing as if you had a scratch. You have to grind it out or route it out or V it out, fill it, and do the repairing. Okay. The first thing you want to start off is you either get some 80 grit sandpaper or 60 grit, or as I say, I have a little Dremel tool here with a tip on here that I can sort of V this out. So you want to clean it up and you want to get rid of all the loose gel coat that might be along the edge of the scratch. I'm going to fill this V now with as I say, auto body putty, Bondo. You can find Bondo just about everywhere. Obviously there are different Bondo hardeners. They make them blue, they make them red, and this one happens to be white. The biggest question, as I say, is how much hardener do I add to it? The specifications on it is minimum 1.5%. You have to make sure you really mix it well on the piece of cardboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on there, and as I say, this may require to do this 2 times depending on how good you are on filling. And the less you put on, the less you have to sand. The next step would be the sandpaper. You're going to need some 120 grit sandpaper, 150, 120, 150, or 180. When you put the Bondo down, you can choose whatever sandpaper you choose. I usually use 120 because it works faster. The area that I have 120 grit scratches, and I'm going to put a little circle of the pencil, is right here. Okay? That's all 120. That all has to be filled with gel coat. If not, when you go to buff it, you'll see the scratches with 120. It's too coarse of a grit. The gel coat mix really depends on the temperature you're dealing with. You get the hardener with the gel coat. Usually it's taped on the side of the can. As I say, the colder it is, the more catalyst you want, and you don't want to exceed more than 30%. That's about as high as you want to go. Okay, now you can spray that on there. Okay. A minimum with thin gel coat, 5 coats. A minimum. 4 to 5 coats. If there's any orange peel in my patch, you're trying to sand that out. And we take our nice little buffing compound. If you really spend the time to get rid of that little edge, okay, you'll get a nice little blend there.
So now you see how easy fixing your gel coat can be. You can find all the products you need for your project at JamesTownDistributors.com.